You can put your hand up, bots. Bots, your microphone is so not there. You're muted. You're so very muted.
I was so excited saying, put your hands up if you won today.
See it there? Put your hands up, people. Put your hands up if you can. Yes, yes.
Hey, hit the
Because
like
at
button if
last,
you won today. Come on, man. It's
bro,
today
it's
was a
not
good
even
day.
just that. You know what? Yeah, at last, this manager's, is starting to prove something, at least, That's all I can say. He's starting to prove something. He's
Okay.
got a little bit more to go before I'm going to say I'm going to start back in the situation, but it is what it is. We've actually witnessed the win today, a convincing win. It is to a newly promoted team, but whatever, it is what it is. At least we got to witness and enjoy a good victory. Um,
Hell
what did you
yeah.
think of that performance today, boss?
Oh, before I go deep into talking about it, I want to welcome everybody and say shout out to you guys. This is the good, the bad, the ugly, by the way, with Joe Blackman and me, but sort of people. Big up to Riri in the building, Just Kicks. Shout out to you, Vegeta in the building as well. Lockman in the house. Yes, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful weekend. It's a beautiful time. We're here. We're here. We're gonna talk about what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. Obviously, focusing specifically on the game that we just saw today. So yeah, like Joe was saying, there's steps of improvement. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I feel good. I feel like obviously, I have been pointing out to this that there is improvement, guys. It's just not in the results yet. Today we saw a little bit of that, where we actually took our chances. We always, most of the time, get chances early on in the game, and we just haven't been able to put them, put the ball back in the net, and that's why we had a very very low expected goals on target while having a very high expected goals. So now we're seeing the actual
Yeah,
stats.
like, bro, hold on. Are you talking about XG again? Are you talking about XG again?
I'm
What is
telling you that XG was supporting this. What we're seeing today. That's precisely all I've been trying to say. So we're finishing. We're finishing our chances. That's what made the difference today. Being able to get that early goal. I think Mason Mount deserves credit, by the way, for the way he kept his calm and just put that ball down and then just like quickly dispatched the shot. You know, that was really, really good. I think it really ties into the first thing, the win, the good of today, right? We might as well start with that.
okay?
Are you with
Yes.
me?
You know what? Nevermore.
Wait, are you with
This,
me? Hold on, hold on. What happened? What happened? You
hello,
were looking dazzled.
hello. I'm looking dazzled because I don't understand. You know what? The funny thing is, yeah. Look, I'm
Yeah,
all about celebrating this win. Yeah,
yeah,
but I'm gonna keep look at this in context, innit? Yeah, we've
of
got a
course.
long way to go. This was one little step. Hope we can build on it. But like, look, it's like Vegeta says here. It feels like he's just paid his rent for this week. That's all I mean, for this month, innit? He's just paid his rent for this month. Let's see where he can go for the rest of the month because now I want to see extra payments because the rent just went up. You get me? The rent went up long time ago. In fact, he's been behind on payments. You know what? He's not been paying his rent for months and months and months. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you know what? Actually, for Vegeta, you know what? I take it back. The rent ain't paid this month. No, I take it back. His rent ain't paid.
he
Yeah.
just started
But you
working
know
on
what?
his balance.
Yeah, he's just started to bring down the balance. Like he owes us rent. Yeah, his rent ain't paid yet. He owes us peas. He
Do
owes
you
us
know
peas.
why?
So
Do you
no,
know why? Joe, do you know why you're saying that? Because really, his lease should have started this season. But for you, you're using last season's lease and, and this season and making it all into one lease when you shouldn't be.
it's
You shouldn't be
perfect. It's
looking.
perfect that you've been saying that. Did he pay his lease last season then?
No, last season it was a free hit,
Did he
fam.
pay his lease last season? So hold on. So
Last
last year,
season,
so imagine
last
this is a different year,
no,
right?
listen to me.
Did he pay his rent last season on time? Did he
Last
pay
season they
anything on
told him.
time last season?
Last season they told him, bro, you don't need to be paying rent. Really, we just need somebody to take care of the property. That's what they did. That's what they did. Yeah, yeah, it was, bro. Come on now, come on. You saw how they did in that January transfer window. Who did they bring in? Just one player. When
You're
other
telling
teams,
me,
hold
you're
on,
telling
hold
me
on,
that
hold on,
they said that Amram could live rent free last season. That's what you're telling me.
bro. Yeah, yeah. These are not my words. These are not my words. These are the words of Omar Barada.
Oh, shut up. You see how much?
Shut up. Shut up.
When did Omar Barada say that he had a free lease last season? I remember a lot of fans speaking about it. I remember a lot of us saying that, oh, it's no free hit. It is a free hit. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
I do not remember Omar Barada coming out and saying that it was a free hit last
all right,
season.
all
When
right,
was
all
he
right,
living rent free last season?
all right.
Only in
Omar
your
Barada.
brain and my brain was he living rent free, fam. He was never living. Listen, this is what I said last season was never a free hit. It was never a free hit, bro.
For you, it was never a free hit. But for Omar Barada, bro, he talked about this thing, Project 150, right? I'm referencing this because I remember we did a whole show on this where we literally read the whole what he was saying and saying that we got Ruben Amorim mid-season last season last season, right? And we pretty much set the conditions in a way that like they were not really going to help us prosper. So that is why he says, of course, we didn't expect it to be bad, like this bad, but we don't take last season into consideration. This is like the breakdown from what Omar Barada was saying when he was explaining Project 150. And Project 150 is like Manchester United's plan to win the Premier League by 2028, fam. You understand me?
Do we look like we're on course to win the Premier League in the next 3 years?
You can ask Omar Barada that question. And I can tell you why in a rebuild, if you're asking me, I can tell you that like I don't want to put a timeline on it like Omar Barada said. You know? I don't want to say 2028. That's where I stand
I'm
with
just
it.
gonna be quiet. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much because if I speak, I swear if I speak, yeah,
Yeah.
I just forget. All I'm gonna say is yeah, but I'm not entertaining the fact that this was just a good win against lower opposition that we should be beaten, by the way. Yeah. We shouldn't
I
even
agree
have
with
any
you.
fear beating a promoted team. Yeah. But I did not predict a win today. I thought further embarrassment was going to occur today in terms of us losing towards Sunderland and coming back looking like the punks that we've been for the last how many weeks. Yeah, what we've been witnessing for the last couple of weeks has just been nothing less than embarrassing. And I thought more embarrassment was going to be piled up on top of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got a victory, but I think this leads me on to the ugly, actually. Do you know what? Yeah, I think this leads me on to the where is it? To the ugly.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the bad. Yeah, I was gonna skip the bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the ugly. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go straight to the ugly, and I'm gonna say this. Yeah,
What is the ugly?
this sugarcoating over what we just witnessed. Yeah, because it's good that we won, but it's bad that he's got more time. I don't care. I said it. Yeah, I think it's very ugly that he's got more time. Yeah, very, very ugly that he's got more time. Because you know the funny thing is, I don't even think if he lost today and if he lost the next game, I don't think he would lose his job. I put my KG coins or the hate coins or whatever it was on yet, saying that he would be here by the end of the season and would have more. Well, he would have more losses than wins by the end of the season, and I still stand by that. Yeah, and not say that I don't hope he turns it around. Look, look, if he could turn it around, yeah, because he's been one manager that's been able to well, I can't even say it's just him. I'm going to say the board and him have been able to get rid of some of the deadwood players. He's been able
Yeah,
to identify some of the players that are not performing well.
yeah.
But he still does back some of the ones that are making mistakes. But every manager's going to have their favorites. So it is what it is. But I just need him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's an ugly thing that he's putting the blinders on. Like we used to complain about the up and down about um Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, inconsistent wins. We used to be upset about Ten Hag's inconsistent wins, but
Yeah,
these wins are not inconsistent, bro. They're inconsistent losses, basically. Like, how much times can he lose and then he gets one win? You get me? It's
yeah,
crazy. That's
yeah.
what we're
You do.
facing right now as a Manchester United fan base. It's how much time does he lose and when does he get the win? Do you know what I mean? Instead of how much times can we win? Yeah, we used to go on little runs with Ten Hag and with Ollie. Yeah, Ollie is a manager that I never used to back, by the way. Wholeheartedly did not back him as a manager. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
I can't even lie. This guy is worse than that. And people used to call Ollie a PE teacher. So what is this guy? Is he a failed PE teacher? Because he's inconsistently just getting us nowhere. Like we take 2 steps forward and take 1 step back. He's taking
I
1 step forward and then taking 5 steps back every month. So how are we prepared to go forward? We're only going to be going backwards. That's what I see.
I
And that's
hear
why I
you.
say get rid of this
I
guy. I don't care if you won today. Get rid of him. Well done. Thank you, Manchester United, for winning because I always want my team to win. Get rid.
mm,
Don't care. I
mm.
said it.
I I hear your dilemma because you wanted us to win today, but then you're like this win just papers over the cracks. I hear that, but here's the thing, Joe. I don't know if Ruben Amorim will be the here in 10 years, right? Or 5 years. I don't know that. But I want to make sure that like for me as a fan, I'm just sort of coming from this point of view saying I just want to see that spurt of wins and see where we go from there because like there is that potential like where it feels like our team, at least from the way I see it, where it seems like our team has like all these good parts but they just haven't clicked, and the moment they click we could actually go on a run, and like what really happens after that run, that's the thing that I'm like looking cautiously at and saying that will tell me if Ruben Amorim like will be a long-term success at Manchester United or not.
I'll tell
What I
you. Yeah.
respect,
I'll tell
huh?
you what. I will.
What?
I will start to back. I'll tell you what. I will start to back Ruben Amorim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
100%. You will hear me say it. I will back Ruben Amorim if Ruben Amorim gets that kid to cut his hair. If he can do 5 consistent wins, bro, I will back. I'm saying it here live and direct. Yeah. If Ruben Amorim lets that kid cut his hair by getting 5 wins, I will back Ruben Amorim again. Yeah.
All right.
But for what
Okay.
I'm seeing right now, he doesn't deserve it. This poor kid can't even cut his ass hair. Can't get 5 wins in a row. Crazy. Yeah. If he does
Well,
that, then I'll start to talk.
well, we've got a very good opportunity if we can build off of this win and like say, when we go to Liverpool, we know Liverpool is at that weakest moment right now. This is the best time to be playing Liverpool. Or if we can win against Liverpool, then we're literally looking at a potential momentum builder, bro. So that's where for me I'm looking at it like, you know, pretty much just hoping and praying that we put a string like the Liverpool game will almost give the I remember what happened with Eric Ten Hag when we had lost to Brighton and Brentford, and then we play Liverpool, and all of a sudden that win versus Liverpool becomes so significant for the next 8 games, and that's what I want to see what happens here because we have that opportunity to beat Liverpool and then really kickstart our season. So, you know, but I see what you're saying it's an ugly, but I just gotta say, bro, let's just go through the ugliness of the journey right now. There will be a good side soon. Can we talk about the bad before we share the link?
You talk about the bad because this was your situation. You was thinking that this was a bad situation. I kind of have
Yeah,
to agree
yeah,
with you. So
yeah. Okay, so it's like the bad. I'm conflicted a little bit about it. Just saying it's not really bad yet, but we do. I have done 007 awards, and we have a player in our team that has now gone to 7 games in all competitions, and there is no assist and no goal. And I'm wondering, should we be worried?
Activity. Well,
Matthias
say the
Cunha.
name. Let's
Matthias Cunha.
say the name.
Matthias
Matthias Cunha.
Unfortunately, is a 007 agent right now in our team, and this is somebody that I'm excited to have him in the team. And every time he's in the lineup, I'm like, yes. But he's reached Vert's type of like form, and yeah, that's where I'm wondering, should we be concerned? What do you think about Cunha, bro?
Did we buy potential? No, we bought someone that we thought was Premier League proven, right? So there's no potential talk here. He should be hitting the ground running. Has he done anything too wrong? No, but is he doing things? Is he being scrutinized a little bit too early? Everybody's going to score in the first, 6 games. Like sometimes people take a little bit of while. So, some
Yeah.
Harry Kane used to be known for not being hot in the start of the season. He used to kickstart later in the season. People like that, So who knows? Let's see what his pattern is. We know he can score goals. We know that he's going to be involved in the goal scoring and in what you love to call the GA. He's going to be involved in all of that later on. You're going to see the lovely stuff you like to call GA. Yeah, but I think people might be jumping the gun a little bit too quick.
Okay.
Give him a little bit of time, see where he goes. But at the end of the day, this is why we can't just. We don't have a lot of options. That's why these people feel the pressure straight away. That's why when we're buying youngsters and throwing them in the deep end straight away, they feel it so much. Yeah, we're buying proven players now. So at the same time, who says that one may not take, or say it may take a little bit longer to gel in than the other? So at the end of the day, give it some time. Give it some time. Yeah, give it till halfway through the season. If he's still putting on the same kind of trees, then we'd be like, well, we might have to be a little bit more concerned. But for now,
okay, all right. Just he said, give it some time, but it's like this, Joyce. How many minutes? Let's see, 441 minutes, bro. And like in an hour, 60
hold on.
minutes.
Do you believe this though? Wrap Up says this. Do you believe this?
He can't play in the same team with Bruno, unfortunately. Ooh. See, I see why Wrap Up is saying this, because Bruno, you know what Bruno likes to do? Bruno would rather give you the ball, to the opportunity to score on a plate. And Cunha is like, give me whatever. I can also make something. He's like, Cunha's like, give me the ball to feet. And Bruno's like, no, but I want you running in behind. And Cunha is that type of player. I think that's what Rep Up is talking about. Because like he has potential to be really, really, really like build a really good chemistry. But it's Bruno who has to modify his game more than Cunha modifies his game. If you get what I'm saying. For the puzzle to really click. Because right now, Mbumo and Bruno work well. Because Mbumo likes to get in behind. He likes to attack that space between the center back and the fullback. That's what I feel. But like, hopefully Bruno is able to adjust his game to fit and play with Cunha more. Because we got some good link-up players. Sesko today, he should have been the other good, Sesko today, I think like was also, like he can even put his goal aside. I was really happy with his performance. So I got to give him his flowers as well.
Was that because that he was being supplied a lot more as well? I think if you was watching the match, they were saying that it was one of the most touches that he's had in any of the games that he's played so far. Do you know what I mean? So in the first opening 15, 20 minutes. So is that because he was being played into more? This has to be said.
He was also kind of, at some moments, he was actually taking the ball and dribbling some people and actually making there was like one phase of play that was called offside. And I was just like, oh man, Sesko, he's got something. He's got something. Like sometimes you don't need to watch a player for the whole match to really make an assessment. And for me, Sesko, I saw that. Let's not forget, he's only 22 years old. 22. and he's playing like this. I think we got a gem in our hands, and if he keeps developing and like getting the numbers steadily, just one at it, we might be looking at a very, very, very important player for Manchester United in the future. You know,
Is
I,
it? Do you
I don't know.
feel like Manchester United and why
Yeah,
is it that you feel like? Do you feel like he is getting more of a chance than
Jay Z.
what's his name? Not Jay-Z. Like he's
Oh,
definitely getting more of a chance than him because he's obviously clearly our most preferred striker.
yeah.
Hoyland.
Hmm. No, Holland was given lots of games back to back to back. Free hit. Nah, 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 nah. Hell to the nah, 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 nah. Right now, I think he's definitely benefiting from playing with better attackers. Cause like Hoyland, let's not forget, Hoyland was crap, but he was playing with crap players that are so selfish and individualistic. Ganacho, Rashford, you're not set up for success with those two. Like So with Sesko, he's benefiting from playing with better attackers for sure, but he's also like showing that he has a some things that are unpredictable that he brings to the table. Definitely the flick on, like he's a big target man, right? So that flick on that nearly worked with Mbumo, that worked versus Chelsea. We saw another snippet of it, and I think it's gonna come again. But he's shown also that like he can actually get the ball and handle it and like calm a very, very a very powerful pass. So like I think in the right now we're just seeing Sesko feeling like a better fit because he's also a better player than Rasmus Højlund, you know. But we'll see, man. Well, it's
Time
just
to
one of
show,
those.
really. I mean, they're both development type strikers anyway, so we'll see. I would have loved to have seen. Honestly, I would have loved to have seen some sort of competition between the two. If I'm being honest with you,
Ooh,
I never thought Hoyland
mm,
was someone that we should have sold loan. Yeah, but we'll see in it. We'll see what happens in the future. I want Sesko to do the best he possibly can, to be honest, here at Manchester United. But who knows if under this manager they've just started to find out where his feet is and find him on the pitch
yeah.
as a
From
striker. So let's go.
Yeah, while we share the link, I want to ask you this question. From the three new guys, Sesko, Cunha, and Bumo, who do you think will be the most impactful at the end of the season? Like in that, and tell me the order.
Hopefully, you know what? I think it'll be Roma will be the most impactful. Sesko will be the second most. Yeah, see, in Brumo definitely agrees with me. And I think there'll be question marks around Cunha by the end of the season. There'll be
Hmm,
question marks around Cunha by the end of the season. That's all I can
interesting,
say. So I
interesting,
believe that
interesting,
that's what the case would be.
interesting.
But
We'll see.
it's a prediction. But that's probably because the way it's been thus far, isn't it? Yeah. And
Yeah,
Brumo's shown something. He was one of the first to get he was the first to get G out of the three. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And then
yeah,
Sesko's followed in suit. And like you said, Cunha's the one that's struggling thus far, and we're probably going to be asking questions about him for a bit. But
yeah,
give it a
yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
give it a little
But
while.
what you said
Hopefully,
earlier though is like what you said earlier is that sometimes the players that start slow, once they catch form, they'll be unplayable. They can be unplayable. It's one of those things where it's like Cunha has that potential to like when the fuse is lit and he's in it,
mm,
he'll be getting like at least a goal a game. He has that potential to just like get a goal, 10 games running, 12 games running type of thing, So I feel like he's got that like he's a volcano that's about to erupt, if you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, let's open up the
case.
lines and
I hope
see.
that's the case.
Yeah,
I hope that's the case, bro, because I
yeah,
think he was almost brought in as like a secondary striker to get more goals. These three were supposed to bring more goals, so I want to see those goals. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna say. Let's get to
okay.
the first caller. Let's bring in. We deserve
Hey,
better. First person through the door. What's going on? What's going on?
How are you, Joe? Oh my God, it feels like ages.
You know what I'm saying? It's been such a long time, and I'm just trying to get back into this.
It's so lovely to see you. So lovely to see you smile as well. You're looking really well.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to be good.
And,
I'm
and
trying to
boss,
be
as always, boss, it's always a pleasure to see you.
You're legend. No,
Well, I've got to say something. I can't just leave him hanging. You know?
no, you haven't talked to in a long time. I totally understand, bro. We just
Yeah,
did a watch along together, you know.
Jess has been feeling very left out recently. You know, I know that Doctor dogged him, and he got very jealous when he knew
don't
that
bring
Doctor was coming to meet us. When Doctor was coming to meet us down at the box park, you know, he was getting real jealous. But it's okay, man. It's okay, bro.
We talk about the game. What's good? What's bad? What's ugly?
Yes, let me not take up your time. Let me not take up your time. You know, we deserve that. The floor is yours. What do you think was good, bad, and ugly about today?
Look, it's good that we won, right? It's good that we're finally seeing. I mean, the first half I'll talk about more so. We're seeing attacking football. Yeah, it's nice to see that people are doing their job. You know, people are paid to play attacking football, keep their positions, and you know, and score. You know, we scored, and we scored twice in the first half, which I don't think we've seen much of in a long time. The bads. I think a lot of people are giving Lamens a lot of kudos, and they're really excited about this guy.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
You don't need to go to prison, mate. Just
oh Lord.
And Lamens is the thing. Like everyone's saying, I was seeing on SofaScore, he's the man of the match. And I mean, all right, he kept a clean sheet, but did you not see him go out of his box and knock Bruno out, miss the ball completely, and do a flying kick?
Oh, that was the moment. Yes.
And I was like, what are they training? What are they teaching these goalkeepers in training? You just do the bozo gene and knock players out. So Lamens' clean sheet is nice, but I'm not getting overexcited by it. You know, I've got to see more. The ugly, 6 wins in the last 22. 2 of them have come against 10 men. 4 of them have come against promoted teams. So great win, but you know.
Why are you clapping, boss?
The stats was solid. The way We Deserve Better like presented them. Like, I'm not clapping to encourage it. I'm clapping saying that's a real ugly truth that We Deserve Better just said. You know, it's fact. That's why Wrap Up is clapping too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you spoke the truth. You know,
it's Sunderland. We should be beating Sunderland.
Like, seriously, yeah, this is the thing. We should be beating Sunderland. Yeah, the fact that some of us today, including me, thought that we just predicted a loss today. It's tragic when it's like that. I never predict losses like this with my team, but I just feel like every time we come up against any kind of opposition, not even strong opposition. The funny thing is, actually, when we come up against strong opposition, I feel like we're going to do better.
Yeah, and I think, you know, there's a possibility. I was quite hopeful. I thought, you know what, he's going to win today, and he'll win against Liverpool, and he'll get his first back-to-back, and he'll be forgiven for a lot by winning at Liverpool. But now with Liverpool losing today, they are going to be so up for that game. I mean, you know, that's going to be a tough ask. We haven't won away from home since March. The good thing about today, though, this is his 3rd straight win at home. So it's the first time in 2 years United have had 3 straight wins at home. So, you know, they came against Burnley, promoted club. They came against Sunderland, promoted club, and they came against 10 man Chelsea. But I'll take it where we can. I mean, we are scrapping. We're outside the meat shop, scrapping for bones at the moment, right? So I'll take it. Because I love my club, but I still want this guy gone.
Who put us outside the shop?
This guy did. This guy he put us in the bin, mate. You know, I want him gone. I really do. Because I still can't get my head around 3 at the back. He played Shaw and Delo on the same side again today, and I was just kind of like, are you just asking for trouble? Did you see the first 5 minutes? They could have been 1 up. So this guy's a really slow learner. He's on a YTS scheme, you know, and we're paying him £6 million for that YTS scheme.
Get out.
No, but I gotta say this. We deserve better, though. Like said that, the bad was also a very solid, very good point, because there was fans that were singing, "Are you Schmeichel in disguise?" Like, listen to this. Like, hold on. Listen. I don't know if you Schmeichel in disguise. Man United fans singing, they're singing to Saint Lamens, "Are you Schmeichel in disguise?" From the stands.
Listen, I get it. We had something to be excited about, innit? It's good to see that we had something to be excited about, but let's just give it some more time. I ain't calling this guy no mini Schmeichels. I ain't giving nobody songs no more. Do you know what kind of state I'm in, right? Nobody gets a song. I don't even want nobody to chant nobody's name. Nobody gets a song. Nobody gets a chant. Just people on the pitch until you prove something. I swear to God. I hate saying this guy's name because people, I hate saying this guy's name, yeah, but I've not been happy since Ten Hag left. I've not been happy with this. Bro, at least we won trophies. You know what? People were cussing us, but we won trophies. At the end of the season, we had something in the cabinet. Yeah, we had something where people couldn't say nothing to us. There's these people that bottle the season every season, yeah, and don't win nothing. Yeah, they don't win anything. And we used to turn around and go, look, we got a trophy though. Shut your mouth. Who are you? We lost to Tottenham Hotspur in the finals against Big Ange, who can't pull a win together right now with this good bro. Big Ange.
I know.
Bottom of the league Ange.
I know. We could have been in Champions League, but
I don't
anyway.
think you realize the kind of company. I don't think you realize the kind of company that this guy has us sitting in. And I know everybody was going to say F Ten Hag too, but I don't care. I'm saying it, bro. You know, I was happy then.
Look at Riri. Build a bridge and get over it, Joe. Oh, Lord. Well, Ten Hag is unemployed right now. So anyway,
I just want to be happy again, bro. Like, you know what? Reminiscing. But anyway, let's go. Let's bring in the next caller because he would tell me fuck Ten Hag. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, fuck Ten Hag. Let's do this. Stop the revisionism. Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck that guy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Revisionism. All right.
He's part of the decline. He's part of the decline. So anyway, I'm just gonna say this. Yeah. The good, Sesko, Lemons, Ahmad, even Mount, I'd say they did their thing today. Ugly, snooze. Second half is still dead. I mean, no, bad is second half still dead. Ugly, Amrin's still here. So yeah, I'll do that analysis. Yeah, I still want Amrin gone. I'm not getting giddy because of this win. Amrin's still here, so we can't really prosper in the long term. But I'm happy for the win. Happy with the 3 points. You know how it goes. But now that Liverpool lost, go on, say.
Is there anything he could prove to you? Is there anything he could prove to you? Because I've said that the only way that he's going to prove to me.
I'll give Amrin something today as well. I'm going to be nice to Amrin today. He did something different today.
Okay. Okay.
He slightly tweaked it. Instead of the whole team running like headless chickens, they didn't all press man to man. Only Sesko pressed, and we only decided to press from when they got to the midfield. So he tweaked it a bit. So they weren't all just running about like dickheads. But that's a little improvement. There's a lot more to go, like I said before. Amrin still needs to go. Yeah, go on.
No, I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, like who was the? I know you gave flowers to three players, but like who was the best performing of the three?
The best performer of the three to me is a difficult one.
Mm.
I'll give it to Shesko because he's not getting still a lot of service, but he's banged 2 goals in two. And I was the first person to say I'm not going to crash it on him because I knew it would be a difficult season for him. So
Yeah,
Ahmad plays well, Mount plays decent, but yeah, I'll give it to Sesko because he's still not getting a lot of service, man. There's still, yeah. But
I remember
we got the win. We got,
saying. I remember you specifically saying that even if Sesko goes 7 games, you still won't crash out. You'll still
yeah, I'll still back him because I know what this team is. But yeah, a long way to go.
yeah.
Liverpool. I'm a bit worried for that game now because they're probably going to chef us now because they lost to Chelsea. Yeah, I'm still worried about that game. Still worried. We got a
Somebody
one. We got a one. We got a one victory for the month. We got a one victory for the month. Hell to that. Well done. Aaron's doing super stuff. Well done to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but would you be one step closer to look? There must be some point where, if you know, because if we don't see this guy sacked by the end of the season, yeah, which I truly believe we will not see him sacked before the end of the season, yeah. Do you think that there's anything that he could do to make you start believing in him? Like, what if he wins against Liverpool after we both
I'm not
know?
changing my mind over one game. You know me. I'm not changing my mind over one game.
Yeah,
For
but
me
what
to
about
change, for
what if
me
he
to
gets
change my mind.
yeah?
No,
What if
listen. We've lost how many games have we lost in the season? Was it 17 or 18? 18 out of 34. I said it to somebody else. For me to change my mind with this guy, he has to be par. He has to have half wins and rest draws and losses from his body of work. Right now he's in arrears. So until he evens it up a bit, he's still amming out. And that's the way it stands.
I hear.
So at the moment, Ineos needs to do their job and pull the trigger, and he needs to fuck off. That's what he needs to do.
Wrap up.
Let
Can
him
you
get his money.
back the manager? Because Stephanie says, "Say sack the manager."
There's nothing else that needs to be said. We've seen what we're seeing out there. Right? Yeah, I'm grateful for the win against a promoted side that we're supposed to beat. He's great. He's a genius against those sides. Against promoted sides, Amrin looks like a genius.
Yeah, no, I gotta give you that for real. Yeah.
Now, I'm taking the piss, boss. That's nothing to smile about. I'm taking the piss with that comment.
No, I know. Like I'm saying, I know what you mean. I get what you say.
This man's grinning, thinking I'm giving the guy props, you know. Get him out, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Back to manager, bro.
Oh, but he got caught. He got caught. He got hooked.
No, I literally was just saying, like, nah, man. Like, for me, it's like this. I hear these people that want Amarim to fail by all means. You said you gave your condition. You said if United Strength can cut his hair, then
I'll start to back him again.
you'll start to back him again. But wrap up, there's no saving wrap up. Like he's just
No, he said there is some saying. Rep Up said that the guy has to at least break even. He says the guy needs to break even if he can get at least, and that's not even really breaking even. Yeah, what Rep Up's asking for is not even really breaking even because he said that he wants him to at least have half wins and then the rest could be draws and losses. Yeah, for me, he's being generous. Yeah, because that for me. That's fair. When if you get to the end of the season, and this guy's got half wins and half losses and draws, then he's done better than what I predicted for his for the end of the season. Yeah, because remember I put my hate coins on this guy having more losses than wins. Yeah, So if you can break even in that kind of respect, then you know what? I can hear it. That's something to back, I guess. But we're getting the standards really, really, really low here. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Standards are getting lower and lower.
Want to rebuild, bro? Let's talk to Pav. Let's bring in Pav and see what Pav has got to say. Big up, Pav.
Yes. What's
Yo,
going on, my brother? Yes, welcome to the good, bad, and ugly. My family. What did you see today that you liked? Can I get a good, bad, and ugly rundown from you, please?
I mean it's a day of celebration. Man United got a win. They got a clean sheet. You know what I mean? So much that Box was so happy that he had to go polish his head for this day, bro. Look at that Malteser, bro. Look at that shine on his forehead, blood.
You jealous? You jealous? You jealous? I got this. I'm sorry, Pav. I'm sorry.
Hey, bring it closer. Shine it up. Let me see it. Bring it closer. Let me see the shine. Let me see the
Look at
shine.
Box, man. I've never seen a guy so happy, bro.
I'll never do
His
that,
manager getting vindicated.
bro. What do you mean getting vindicated, bro? Like I've been telling you that the results will come, and this is just one step. Now it's not. I don't know.
Brother, you tell us the results are coming every time we get a win, then we get fist up, bro, for about 4 weeks straight.
Well, today we took our chances. 8 minutes.
No, to be fair, I said to KG, didn't have a long conversation about a minute. I did say it's probably the best we played since the Arsenal game. And this manager needs to be flogged. He needs to be flogged for today. Yeah, not in a good way, because you little pussy, oh yeah, kept Lamens on the fucking bench since the day he got here. Yeah,
He's what?
all that time. I said it before. A keeper does not need to adjust to the league. Yeah, I dreamt of days like this. I dreamt of a day where my keeper could catch the ball, yeah, midair from across, yeah, could come out and
Corner.
punch the ball. But the my man distribution, yeah, we say that we don't care about the distribution from them two bellings that we had. But the balls that he was kicking out, yeah, were going to the danger zones to Sesko, yeah, when he was booting it out. And it weren't even like rushed kicking, bro. Calculated, yeah, short passes and long kicks. They were calculated danger zone areas, looking for Sesko. Yeah, that's my keeper, blood.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is my keeper. And that
Mm.
rat Amram needs to be flogged. Weeks kept him on the sidelines. Yeah, you didn't want to say nothing about that, boss. You want to
Well,
sit here praising for this win. How
well,
about you start praising the players? Because
Pav,
when it doesn't
Ba-
go our way, it's the players' fault.
Bayern needed his chance though too though. Bayern needed his
He didn't
chance.
need no charge, bro. That man might
No,
have to go back to
no,
the barber
no,
shop
no.
and launder some money, bro. That's what he needs to do, bro.
Bayern needed his chance, bro. He's been here waiting.
Brother, he needed no chances. He needs no
While
chances, yeah.
listen, while Onana
Let
was
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see that
no,
Sunderland
let me
keeper they
tell
got,
you
yeah?
something. While
No, no,
Onana
no.
was
Boss, this
messing
is
up,
my time.
Bayern
You sit
there
there
was
and listen, bro.
no.
Hey, Joe, boot him. Boot him out, bro.
Yeah,
Boot him
I'll
out.
do it. You got talk to me. Hey,
Saying, that's
hey.
what I'm saying, Joe.
I'll put you, Joe, as well. Your accomplice. Okay, all right.
Now, but listen, boss,
No,
listen.
more time.
You see that,
I'll
you see
do
that
it.
Sunderland keeper, yeah? He's another highly rated keeper, and you can tell he has some safe. Get that scrub buy in there out in January or in the summer, and also get me that Sunderland keeper, yeah? And let them two battle it out. I'm done with having scrubs at this club, yeah? Cunha as well. I said it, yeah, that we never need. I said I'd be happy if he come in, but not for 65 mil. 40 millish was probably decent enough for that guy. Yeah, he offers us nothing at the minute, bro. Yeah,
40
Mace,
million.
big up
Oh,
Mason
yeah.
Mount. Big up Mason Mount because obviously we've wanted you out for a long time here, but you're coming in now that you're like your injuries are kind of still there a little bit, but not as major. You do anything and you put in better performances than probably in Bremer and Cunha, but in Bremer's still getting some GA in between.
Yeah.
I'll give um Mason Mount some flowers because I'm not a big rater of Mason Mount. I've always said he's like a Luke Shaw. He's good when he's available and he's hardly available. And that's the problem with people like him. Do you know what I mean? We've always spoken about the
do you
best of abilities, availability,
Do,
and all that kind
do
of stuff.
you think that's one of the reasons why Bruno got dropped down into the central midfield, because he thinks it's more effective of what he wants from a 10 in Mount? I honestly do think that, because Bruno's not had any chance in that 10 this season.
Mount
Yeah,
is like the
especially when Mount's
like,
been available.
yeah. Mount is the perfect Amarim player, perfect Amarim 10 right now. Like it feels like he loves that guy so much. So it's like, if he can stay fit, then he occupies that. He's right now, like you can make a case and say like he should start next game ahead of Cunha. You know, he got that.
I know my time is up, but I just wanted to point out two more things quickly. The left back situation. Yeah,
Yeah,
listen, Delow's got to go at the end of the season. I do not care that Delow, you are not useful to this team anymore. You, Bruno, the Portuguese duo, get out of my club in it at the end of the season, right? And the other thing was, what was it? I think it was Amarim. I forgot what I was going to say about Amarim. Oh yeah, like I'm not really doing the whole in and out, because you know my stance already. I'm the manager out like since January, but I just can't be bothered to keep going over the same thing. So
There's
I'm gonna
nothing.
stick
So
to.
there's nothing
No,
good.
no. I'll be honest.
There's
No,
nothing,
the only
nothing.
thing. No, this is what I said. I'm sticking to what I said at the beginning of the season. I'm hammering out all the way. Yeah, doesn't matter what results are coming in between. If he does not get Champions League football at the end of the season, they need to get rid of him. He gets Champions League football, he stays at his job.
I think Champions
It's as
League.
simple as that.
It's league
It's as simple.
football.
But top five positions, yeah, top five positions. I do not care how you get it. Yeah, he's most likely going to be here in January, so the club need to go out and get some midfielders in January. I do not care how. Spend into next year's budget. Yeah. Go get some more credit facilities. I don't know. Bank of America, Bank of England, Bank of Iraq, Iran.
Get out, yeah. But you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Look. That means this guy is losing his job. Let's face it. Do you even think you're a backer of Amarim? No, you're a backer of Amarim, yeah? Do you think he can finish in Champions League positions?
This season is weird because it feels like the competition is like it's a little bit. I don't know if it's like the difference in quality is not very big, or if it's because the teams that are supposed to be steamrolling teams are just messing up. I can't quite tell what it is yet. So top five is still wide open. I think it's a very, 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 very high demand right now to ask Ruben Amorim for that. Top seven for sure. Top five is very high, but we can do it.
Do you think he can even finish top 7?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think Ruben Amorim can finish top 7 this season?
100%. 100%. Oh yeah. He's got the players. Once the we start taking Joe, I think we'll actually, just hover around that
Can you name
six.
that top? Can you name? Can you name who you think is going to be in the? Okay, can you name that top 7? Do you have an
Okay, we
idea
know.
in your head what that top 7
Yeah,
looks
we
like?
have the usual suspects. We got like Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. See, Newcastle is in the mud right now. Villa's in the mud. Crystal Palace,
Okay.
Man United. I'm throwing in Brentford. Oh, Spurs. No,
Hold
Spurs.
on. So
Spurs. I'm not saying them in that order, by the way. I was just telling you the teams, like, Spurs, Palace,
Spurs will finish above us this season. More so than last season. We was only like, what we was doing last. I think they'll finish above us. There will be no question about it this season. Chelsea will finish above us this season.
Yeah, Chelsea will. That ahead of us, yes. In the
Obviously the usual suspects like
yeah.
the Arsenal, the Man Cities, the Liverpool's, they're going to finish above us. And it might even be more surprise ones because even Everton are doing so much better than us this season, bro. Like, fuck, Bournemouth are doing better. Brother,
Bournemouth, yes.
brother, brother. Palace is going to do better than us this season. How many teams, if we don't get rid of this guy and get in a better manager, so many people will finish above us this season still. I do not see us finishing in a top 7 position.
I disagree. We will come back to this. We'll come back to this at the end of the season. Let's go on to the next caller. Let's see what men like Coutinho.
Well, the opposition has been sitting
No,
watching.
my issue is it's not with Joe. To be fair, I don't think Bots knows who he supports. I don't think Bots knows who he supports. In my opinion,
why is that?
You have a mentality of a mid-table. Your mentality as a fan, you think you support a mid-table club. Yeah.
He said what?
You think you support mid-table. West Ham fans have higher standards than you. What
makes you say that, Coutinho?
Because you're blindly backing a manager who's shown you nothing. Who's literally shown you nothing. After Pep, any manager that comes in, I don't care who it is, Vincent Kompany, I don't care who it is. You've got a season to show me something. Second season you deliver. You don't, you're out of it. I don't care. Because the people who you are worse than you are just as bad as the Player FC people. You are just as bad as the Player FC people. You are.
Okay. How so?
There's no difference. You blindly back a manager for no reason who's literally shown you nothing but garbage. He's shown you nothing but garbage.
So this is because you know what? He's not wrong, but he's not wrong. Because this is worse than the Ten Hag. Like, I know I did THDL and people said you're a manager FC and all that. But
you've seen the light.
So
he's not proving anything. This guy's not proving anything to you, bro.
Just because what you want to just because he scored Pep and rightly so he scored Pep in the Champions League. That's a one-off game.
Not just because he scored Pep. It's not just bad reasons. So let me tell you, I don't know what you're basing your claims on, Coutinho. Because honestly,
what do you mean? Why am I saying? Why am I saying?
Why are you saying? Oh, you're blindly supporting the manager. Like you don't know what I've been saying. I don't know if you've been listening to what I've been saying about Ruben Amorim and why striking him is not the right thing to do right now. I don't know if you've been.
It works for most for a club. So you're saying that when United fans say, "Oh, we're bigger than Real Madrid," sacking managers works for them. Why can't it work for you guys? It works for Barca. It works for Chelsea. It works for Bayern.
It works
for PSG.
But we're Manchester United. We're not Barca. We're not PSG. We're Manchester United.
Well, the days of having a manager long term are gone. They're gone. They're gone. The last manager is Arteta and Pep. That's it. It's over.
Until the next one comes, and then you'll be
no. There is no next one. There is no next one.
But basically,
I'm already hearing people wanting Slot out. I'm already hearing Liverpool fans wanting.
And you know who those fans are?
What do you mean? What do you mean those are fans?
The fans with a short-term vision, fam. The fans that like microwave food. The fans that don't understand.
Okay, but this is the thing.
No, let me tell you.
No, 1 second. I expect you to follow Amorim where he goes next.
No, unfortunately,
I fully do. Or you support another club from a different league. You have for the way you are. You either support Amorim where he goes next, or you support another club from a different league and you quit on Premier League football. For some reason, Premier League fans have such a loser mentality. Oh man,
I feel so sorry for
I don't expect this.
Are you gonna be Brentford tomorrow?
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Everybody get a timeout. Hold on.
International fans. I expect this from UK fans. I expect that from UK fans. I don't expect it from international.
One second, Coutinho. I have to mute him. Just let me say this one thing. I don't understand how Coutinho is talking like this about the UK fans and blah 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 blah. I spoke to you about 2 seasons ago, or was it last season? Whatever season when you wanted Pep Guardiola out.
No, I said I said I'll wait until this
You
season
want
what he
to
does.
what out.
What did I say? Well, no, I didn't say anything last season. I said it's a bad season. I'll give him until next season to prove to redeem himself.
What
But
about
you said you were putting him
Coutinho?
out at one point.
Yeah, of course I was questioning him.
You're
What
talking.
about
Look at that, yeah. Your
listen,
standards are
Joe?
crazy, though. This is what I'm saying about sport
Yeah, of
fans as
course.
well. There's one thing about us fans, yeah, that are a little bit heartbroken, and we've been downtrodden, and we've been forced to accept bleak reality, yeah. But what I'm saying to you is, yeah, there's also you entitled fans that you get a manager who's done everything for you, and then you will still say that he's not good enough when he's actually delivered you things. This is what I'm saying about.
But
This
I'm
is where
holding him to the same standards that he says, because he says, and I quote, he said this last season and the season before, it doesn't matter what we've done last season. All that matters is what we're doing now. So I'm judging him on the now. He has to deliver this season. And I generally think he's going to walk at the end of the season. I think he'll be gone at the end of the season. I generally think he'll be gone at the end of the season if he doesn't win a major. I generally think so. So
I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, I was gonna bring in Pav in it because Pav, I know Pav would attack this guy, but I was gonna leave it
No,
right there.
he wants that. He wants that. He wants me to attack, but I'm not even gonna. Because you know what happened? What happened? Coutinho like stopped watching Man City after Rodri got injured. He was like, I called him one time, like, so what happened, Coutinho? And he's like, I'm not watching Man City until Rodri gets back. I'm not watching Real Madrid. Like he club hops to when it's convenient for him, and he's just like, you know what? I was like, nah, let me not even engage right now. I got too much firepower on Coutinho.
You should have got him, bro. You're sitting there in the background like a victim. You're looking like this.
Nah. It's too. I was like too much of a low hanging fruit for me to jump on it, because I know. I think he was trying to bait me to, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, big up Coutinho. I hope he lose versus Brentford tomorrow. Watch out.
Hey, yes, come on, Brentford, do us a favor. Hey, for the show, Riri, what's going on, sis?
What up,
Hey,
Riri?
it's good to see you.
Oh,
How you doing? Did you enjoy that win today?
Yo, we won, Riri.
We won. Yo, the two of y'all, man. Oh, I don't know what to say about the two of y'all, bro. Like, legit.
What did you do?
I
What
really
do you
don't know.
think
I don't
we
know.
won?
The good thing is that you guys have gotten, like, the good thing is that you've gotten consistent. The
Hey.
bad thing is you guys still talk a lot. The ugly thing is Bots is cooking XG meth in his kitchen with baking soda and
He said what?
Okay.
This
Joe,
is what
start.
I came in here. I
Start the
came here to
timer.
switch up the energy, bro. Y'all are like, when I feel like after this show, I gotta go call my therapist. Like, legit.
No, this show's supposed to be therapy. No,
he's,
Riri. Hold on.
This is not therapy.
he's
Y'all making me want to slip my wrist.
I'm weak.
okay. Well, for that, I'm just trying to be honest with you, sis. Yeah, I don't feel so inspired by this win.
I hear you. I do hear you, and I understand where you're coming from. Then you get this. The call before me. He took him 4 minutes. He's an up, bro.
No. Listen,
On a daily basis, he don't know what club he supports, bro.
he was cooking him though. I was enjoying that. I kind of
He
paid
was
that off.
he was not cooking, bro. If that was cooking, you been eating some booty food.
He was trying to set up something. I don't know, but anyway. He shouldn't be getting 4 minutes. You're right, Joe. Is he a member? No, is he even a member? No, he's not a member.
Bro, it don't even matter. He's an op. He should not, on a Man U show, he should not be getting 4 minutes. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Next time. Next time. Don't worry. Next time. I'll be doing house, making sure I keep the house rules. Yeah. But sis, what did you listen? Yeah. Apart from the cussing that you're about to give us, yeah. What's the positives then you saw from it? Change the energy in the room, innit? Show me where the positives were.
Okay, so the positive I saw today is that we actually played as a team that entire first half. That entire first half, we actually played as a team. That's the biggest positive.
Okay.
The other positives that I saw is Sesko getting on the score sheet again, which only builds his confidence as our striker and you know makes him feel even more comfortable in the box, and also enforces to the 10s and the wingers that they can pass the ball to him and he will be able to do what he needs to do as a striker.
Okay. Because you know that's one thing. My biggest positive from today was the fact that I felt like all the players were actively trying to find Sesko more.
Correct. And that's what I'm saying. That was a big positive. The third positive of today is that we now have our number one goalkeeper. Somebody that can actually catch a ball.
Do you think he should be number one, or he should be a
No.
number? He
should be number one for this entire season.
Gotcha. Okay.
Agreed. There's no reason to turn back.
There's no reason to turn back. He should be number one for this entire season because he can actually catch a ball.
Yeah.
Just for that reason and that reason alone, that he can actually catch a ball.
Look at the standings. We just need a goalkeeper to catch a ball.
Bro, our goalkeeper has been shit even before this manager, bro. Of course the standards are on the floor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can't blame the goalkeeper on this manager. You literally cannot. That is one position. Like, you cannot put the blame on him. Our goalkeeper before this dude has been shit.
I hold my hands up. That is a Ten Hag decision that will forever haunt me.
No. Right now, like, and the thing that like resonated with me the most today was when Pav was saying, well, versus like, you know, City versus like Brentford, we should have been playing Laments like you know, like as soon as
but to that point, I have to say, and I have some pushback on that.
Okay.
We don't know what was going on in practice. Like, we're not there. So we don't know if he was comfortable enough, or if there's something that they saw, the 70-something year goalkeeper coach that we got, that Amram said we got, if he didn't see something that he thought was, you know, and maybe they wanted to give him what they deemed an easy game to come in and actually get a clean sheet, get his confidence up in the Prem, because we all know the Prem is different from any other league you can come from.
Yeah.
So get his confidence up. And now when he faces Pool, he will be going into that Pool game with some sort of confidence.
Yeah.
And we saw how shit that back line of Liverpool is today. I don't care what nobody says that they're coming for blood. Pool ain't coming for shit. This is their third game loss.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's three
yeah, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
400 and something million.
And
400 and something million spent.
Yeah. And it's
Didn't they say at the beginning of the season they were gonna run away with the league?
They did.
We are legit 5 points off of Liverpool.
Is that true?
Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either 4 or 5 points off of Liverpool.
Oh, 6. Perhaps it's 6.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Right.
So 2.
Oh yeah, we're standing 9th right now. Okay.
400 and something million spent.
We got 10 points.
That's another positive for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's a big positive for me because everybody was saying at this point in the game, Liverpool would have already been way ahead of everybody. And right now Arsenal is above Liverpool.
Yeah.
This could be an interesting season. So look, like I said though, I'm not totally lost like certain people, and I don't even think certain people are totally lost because everybody wants Manchester United to do well. I think when it comes down to it, I just think that this guy has a lot to prove to us, and I think that's
I'm
wherein
saying
lies.
all of this. I'm saying all of this in regards barring the manager.
Mm.
Whether he stays or goes, that is not down to me. That's down to the board and their decision. I am talking about the fact that them criminals went on the pitch today and actually played as a team. And I want to see that game in, game out, regardless of who is the manager on the sideline.
Yes. Well said. Well said, well put. Because you know what, that's the truth. I think that's what we all just want, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we will get lost. And I in particular, I'm going to put myself definitely in the middle of this mix and say that we will get lost in this cycle of like, bond the manager, bond the players, bond the, just cussing somebody because you want somebody to cuss when everything's going wrong in it. Yeah. But it's very easy and obvious to blame certain people. And the manager, unfortunately, is one of those people that is very easy to blame because you know what? Certain things are left down to you. Who you pick on that pitch is down to you. The way we're set up is down to you. Whether the players listen or not, that's a different story. But it is what it is. It is
You
what it
know
is.
what I want to see, Joe? I want to see. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want better in-game management from Ruben. I want to see like him actually improving a player, and we're like, whoa, we've never seen that from whoever. Like it could be pick a particular player and say, wow, this player has really changed into a like next level under Ruben Amorim. And the more he does, like if he's able to do that, like improve 2 or 3 players significantly, I think like he'll win a lot more fans in his favor,
But what you just said there, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but what players would you say right now that is improved? Who's he improved since
I
he's been
say I
here?
want him to improve.
I know, but I'm saying is like the players that are playing well for him, I don't really think have improved. They're just playing consistently as well. Some of them are still doing good for him and playing worse than they did last season or the season before him.
I'd say Ahmad is like staying in the same level now. With today, he sort of like redeemed his performance a little bit, so he deserves a shout out. If Mason Mount can stay fit, like I think like we'll have like a really good output from him. Those are the 2 players I can think of.
You're doing hopes and dreams out here, bro. Him to stay fit for so long is a one big hope and dream. Yeah, and for him to anyway.
No.
You're doing hope and dream right now. You're doing hope and dream, hope and pray, hope and dream. That's what you're doing.
For Mason Mount, because he can put good numbers for us.
I mean, if he does stay available, he probably will, but I can't see him staying available. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not going to say any more than that. I don't want to wish ill will on nobody. But let's bring in next caller.
Hi.
The one and the only Doctor.
I was wondering when you would bring me in because I thought you all had forgotten about me.
Oh no, we're just doing it in order, sis. We're just doing it in order. Just the people from the order they jumped in. We just go with the order.
And you brought inconvenient first. Anyway.
I'm him.
This game has been.
What's good? What's bad? What's ugly? Go ahead.
I'm gonna not look at the comments. The ugly is the comments because you guys do this every week. But the good is the goalkeeper. I mean, at least we have a good goalkeeper, and this is the first time in a while that I've actually watched the game. And halfway through, I'm like, you know what? I'm actually not scared when they go to our side of the pitch. I'm not. My heart rate isn't going over 100. I'm not I'm not getting like high blood pressure or anything like that. I'm relaxed. Um, it's nice to see Ahmad back on the pitch with no craziness, no nothing. Um, Mason Mount actually surprised me because when I saw him on the team sheet at the beginning, I was very I was like, is he gonna be great? But then again, nice to see he scored a goal. Great to see Seth score on the score sheet too. The bad now, Cunha. I don't know how to say this without sounding mean or anything like that, but is it just me or he's a little bit too selfish? And I know Amarin described him as a maverick, and I do see him at the maverick kind of. He's Brazilian. We all know he's Brazilian. He likes to play that kind of football. And if you don't know what I'm trying to talk about, then I don't know if you watch football.
No, I know. Yeah. Well, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But you see how I always say Bruno has to calm down a little bit?
Yeah.
He also had, and I know he shouldn't take everything on himself. He should pass when he needs to pass. He should be able to recognize when to keep the ball.
Yeah.
And then shoot.
Yeah.
That's it. Mbeumo. And you know I'm a big fan of Mbeumo. But every time he shoots, it goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Not say the Sunderland goalkeeper was very good. To be fair, he's been one of the better goalkeepers out of the league thus far. Sorry. So, but I need Mbeumo to shoot anywhere into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Shoot to the top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. I don't know, anywhere but towards
the goalkeeper standing. Facts.
Yeah.
It feels like our forwards have had Cunha hits the post more often than not. Boomer shoots at the goalkeeper. Kind of crazy. But today Bruno hit the post, right? I think somebody hit the post.
The Mason Mount missed. I felt like Mason Mount didn't go towards the straight ball because he thought it was going. So when he realized it was going out, he started running. Then he's like, "Shit, I'm not gonna make it." But that's beside the point. Dallo needs to go in January. Dallo needs to go, and I know I like them. No,
I know you don't like Dallo, Doctor. You're just.
I like him. I actually do like him. It's just that he's a criminal, and he has to go. He's done served his purpose. He has to go.
Okay. How would you like him if he's a criminal, though?
No, he's always been a criminal since before. He's always been one.
For not scoring in an open net and then subsequently like firing. That was the final straw for Eric Ten Hag.
His mistakes have been compiling. And shout out to him for having one of the coolest celebrations of a goal ever. But still, you are a criminal and you have to leave. If you're not serving your purpose, why do I keep you? And I could have. You know what? It's way too late, and I'm not gonna crack the kind of joke I wanted to.
It's late, so you can crack the joke. But
No,
don't you think that it's
this one was way reckless, and we're not on reckless spot. It's not.
Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. I ain't even monetized it. You can say it.
I'm monetized, and you can say it.
No, don't worry, guys. It's not the best kind of joke, especially since I'm in between two guys. So
okay, all right. Let's help Doctor and remove that from. Yay!
What you gonna say? I'm so curious now.
Oh God. She made me forget what I was gonna say something from the points that she raised.
He made you forget. Yeah. Anyway, listen to you, man. Anyway, yeah, let's bring in the next caller. Let's bring in the next caller. Stratford Elite, what's going on, bro? You're muted. If you don't know, you are muted right now. Stratford Elite, you're on the stage. Can you hear us? 5.
Well,
Stratford Elite 4.
oh, you.
Well,
5-4. That's why.
you must have heard us, man. Like, if he's not, he's not. All right, let's go to the next caller. Bally Tech. Well, go on.
Yo, this is the good and bad and ugly show. Big up to the Rascal chat. Have no fear, Bally Tech is here.
Have no fear. Bally Tech is here. Yes, the masked superhero. What's going on? Tell me what, go on.
Yo,
That was bad and ugly for you today. What did you see that was good for you? At least start with a good, because everybody says that we're depressing. People want to sit their wrist listening to the show when I talk. So
no,
please.
Mason Mount, Murder Mace, he turned up today, you know. He done what he's supposed to do, and obviously his injuries have got him a bad rap at this club. But what was the most impressive is that obviously when the manager put out the team sheet, it raised a few eyebrows. Ooh, you're starting Mason Mount. And me personally, I've been saying it for a while that when I see Mason Mount playing, it seems like we play better as a team.
Yeah.
He is a team player. He does press well. He does keep the ball well. He does do the right things at the right time. And today, it paid off when that ball swung in from Mbumo and he controlled it first time and banged it past the keeper.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, if you're going to bench a £64 million signing, that is the way to do it.
Yes.
So, yeah, respect to Mason Mount.
Come on. Real. No, the way he took that down was class. And his performance all around was just mint. You know, like there was moments, some really nice dufty touches. It feels like his IQ is where it needs to be, you know. Even though he's not necessarily like doing like a crazy taking on 3 players. He's not that type of player, but like, he's just doing like simple things and having just some duft touches and neat, you know. So yeah.
I think we may have misjudged. If he's gonna play like that week in, week out, we may have misjudged him. The only thing I would say, right, is that I fear that this current form, in terms of him staying fit, is unsustainable. So, man like Cunha is probably gonna come in. He might stink up the place, I don't know, because I just need him to actually take a little bit of Mason Mount's game. Keep your dribbling, whatever, but take a little bit of Mason Mount's game, pop off the ball when you can, and then arrive in the box, bang that thing into the top bins, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, don't do too much. Just play as a team player. Simple.
Yeah. Thoughts on
Lemens also was another good thing. I've been saying it for time. Bayunda he's a diabolical keeper. Some people have said, "Oh, but he's better than Onana." But the thing is, we've only seen a small sample size of Bayunda, and I just think every time I see him playing, it's another mistake. The Arsenal one, the Tottenham one, the one against Fulham, the 3 goals against Brentford. Like, he looks shaky against Man City. Like, every time I see this guy play, I just think, what the actual F? Like, this guy is not a goalkeeper. He needs to go back to his kebab shop and allow it. Yeah, he is not a goalkeeper.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, Balitek. But the point that he's raising though is like Lamens is like, you know, yeah, he feels today's performance deserves flowers, you know. It was very assuring. And I loved also what Doctor said earlier on. Now, thank you. That just reminded me. It was every time whenever the ball went to our side, you just calm. You're just calm. You're not like scared. You're not on edge for a second, and that felt
Oh
refreshing.
no, we were. He started to make us feel better though. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah. And also
because
part of it has to do with
somehow to get scared.
part of it also, Joe, has to do with having Lenny Yoro there as well, and Delic. Like I think they bring
Of
also like
course,
a certain cohesion as
I
a
think
unit.
our defense has been great in bringing some sort of calmness to the goalkeeper situation in the first place. Because
Yeah,
if it wasn't, put it this way, if it was De Gea and this back three, we'd have been saying our defense is solid for ages. Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's because that we've had the likes of Onana and then Bayern there, two goalkeepers that can't literally catch they couldn't catch a base. I mean, a basketball. They couldn't catch a beat ball. They couldn't, bro. They couldn't catch anything. Yeah, they can't. So they couldn't catch a balloon, bro. These two guys between the two of them, yeah. We have no goalkeeper. We've had no goalkeeper, no good goalkeeper to celebrate with. They couldn't catch a cold, like we deserve better sense. Yeah, it's true. And look, we stand here now with the likes of Lemons, however you say his name, Lemons, whatever.
Lamar.
But he's shown us the basics can be easily done. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm not gonna be saying I'm not scared anymore when it comes in. But yes, this is the confidence you have when you have a goalkeeper that can just do the basics. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? With a
yeah,
good defense and a goalkeeper that keep clean. I mean that can catch a ball, then you get clean sheets.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
that simple.
yeah, yeah. He did have
It's
that moment where he clashed into Bruno, but like other than that, it was good. Other than that, it was good.
teething problems.
Yeah,
Teething problems. That's what we
yeah.
thought Onana's first match, and he come out and punch somebody in the face.
Nice,
His
nice.
first match, he came and punched somebody in the face in Onana's first match. Remember? He came and bow. Remember?
True. I think it was versus
Oh,
Wolves or something. Yeah, yeah. Craziness. Well, who we got next? Let's go to the next caller. Let's
it
see.
was Coley, but he's disappeared. Coley's disappeared. I
Oh
don't know where he's
no,
gone.
Cody, come back. All right.
We probably end the show then with the news correspondent for the Women's League, Mr. Ryan Taylor himself. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you very much, Joe Blackman. And how are you on this Saturday evening where both Manchester United and Chelsea won their games?
Of
Yeah,
course.
your win is more impressive though. Your win was definitely more impressive.
Congratulations, bro. Congrats.
Especially
Riley.
Enzo Maresca running down on the touchline, celebrating with the players.
He's like, I'll get a red card. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter. I got the red card, but saw out the win. Impressive. So the good thing today was the fact that Manchester United and Chelsea both won their games. That's the good thing about it.
Okay.
But the bad thing was in our game we had to concede to Mo Salah because our defense was not good enough. Let's be fair on one thing: we had to close down on a defense. The ugliest side of it was basically VAR calls to Liverpool and penalties. I mean, why? Why do they want to scam?
Riley, hold on a second. VAR. Did you say you conceded to Mo Salah?
We conceded Mo Salah. Yes, we conceded 1-1 to Mohamed Salah.
Riley, Cody Gakpo scored, not Mo Salah.
I thought it was Mohamed Salah, but there you go.
Riley, there's a howler.
He said what?
Oh no. We did the watch along together. Oh god.
How embarrassing.
We got him.
Well,
Should he give him his last 20 seconds? Let's give him his last 20
and you can have
seconds.
the last 20 seconds. 20 seconds, run it down. Go on.
Although let's be fair, although let's be fair, just matter the goal scorer, we should have defended better, especially Sanchez. He has to improve next game. But that's what's one thing about it all tonight. And you know what? Tomorrow, 5 games in Good City. We can't wait to watch more Premier League games for internationals.
Big up, Riley. Big up yourself.
I couldn't. I'm so sad that we have nothing to look forward to. You know, I don't even care about internationals anyway. Yeah, and then we have nothing to look forward to after the international break because I don't look forward to watching my team play. But I am hoping that changes. Yeah, with this win, it's going to make us come into the after the international break. We're going to come in hopeful of a win. Yeah, but most people will not be too upset if he loses to Liverpool. You know, this is probably one of our best chances to beat Liverpool in quite some time. But, you know, it's Liverpool. And right now, we ain't the best. So if we lose to Liverpool, I don't think a lot of people will be blaming him too much. But boy, if he does beat Liverpool, I think this manager will get a huge boost from the fans. You know, he would start to take another step towards convincing us that he could put together back-to-back wins, you know. And if that could be done, bro, then maybe the fan base could maybe do a U-turn. If I could see him start putting together wins, like I said, if United Strand gets to cut his hair, then I will have to say I'm backing the manager further. Yeah, because if you put together 5 wins in the Premiership, bro, it's clearly a good thing. And I don't know if he's actually capable of that. Show me you're capable of 5 wins, bro. Show me that you've adapted to the Premier League, because that's the thing, you know. Let me tell you something, Box. Yeah, the biggest problem that he's having is that a lot of people are saying that you're not adapting to the Premier League, fam. You can say that you was good here, but that's because you was good there doesn't mean you're good here. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard about being a big fish in a small pond? And then when you get to the big pond, you're just another small fish.
Yeah.
Do you get me? You get me? You ain't the big fish no more, Amarim, yeah? And you need to adjust and see if you can navigate through these waters. But right now, I'm not seeing that. Right now, you're getting eaten by every big fish in the pond. Even the little fish are bullying you, yeah? I'm not seeing you.
But today, Sunderland, he chowed the little fish. Come on now, let's give him his credit. Like for today,
Yeah, you know what? And you know what? It's kind of like what Riri said to me though. Yeah, Riri also said it's like I praise the players more that they play like a team. But once again, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna take it back because you know what? You have to say when he loses, we cuss him. Yeah. So when he wins as well, I'm gonna give him his praise because that must mean that if they played as a team, they must be following his instructions, right? Something like that.
I think
something like that.
There were no lies spoken in that closing statement, Joe. Guys, kind reminder to hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet. Big up to everybody that called in to the show today. Thank you so much. And the people that we didn't get to, Coley, hopefully next one you'll be here. And yeah, this was the good, the bad, the ugly. We got to win. Is Amarin's job safe? I don't know. We need more wins. Let's go.